Welcome to the Home Run Derby. Two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. The player who hits, let's get right to it. It's time for the Home Run Derby. Hitting first in this championship round, number 13, Manny Machado. Let's go all the way out to the concourse. Another home run. And there it goes into the bleacher seats. Minutes to go. Oh, that's a monster home run. To the bleachers. No doubt about that one. 2 minutes remaining. It's out of here. Heads up, bleachers. See you later. That one in the bullpen. It's out of here. Into the rock. Wow. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. Just 1 minute remaining. It's out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Seconds left. It's gone. Home run number 12. That one is out of here. 13th home run. That one is gone. Goodbye. That's into the bullpen. Number 4 in a row. That is now 5 in a row. That ends the round. He ends the round with an incredible 17 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. And now, the challenger in this championship round, Fernando Tatis Jr. See you later. Into the bleachers. Concourse. Another home run. Three minutes to go. And there it goes into the bleacher seat. Gone. No question about that one. Minutes remaining. That one's out of here. On the barbecue stand. Smoking. Another home run. No doubt about that one. In a row. Just 1 minute remaining. That one gone. He takes off the deepest part of the yard. 30 seconds left. Is out of here. Heads up, bleachers. No question about that one. It's out of here. Into the rock. Wow. That's number 4 in a row. Another home run. First in the tiebreaker from the San Diego Padres, number 13, Manny Machado. His third consecutive home run. And gone over the deep part of the wall. Time's up. That will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And he will have to wait to see if that's enough. Now hitting in the tiebreaker from the San Diego Padres, number 23, Fernando Tatis Jr. That's gone all the way out to the concourse. 30 seconds left. His third in a row. Goodbye. He takes on the bleacher section. And no time remaining, that will do it. He finishes with a total of 4 home runs. And we are still tied. We will enter a 3-swing swing-off to determine the winner. Now hitting, Manny Machado. And that ends the round. He finishes with just 1 home run. And he will have to wait to see if that holds up. Oh, that's a monster home run. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, Fernando Tatis Jr.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles. And the distance of my room is anything so necessary. I was thinking about that thing that you said last night. So boring. That's okay. I'm dancing on a moonbeam, on and on and on and on and on. A deeper I get, the less that I know. That's the way it goes. The less that I know, the deeper I go. To the end, though. The deeper I get, the less that I know.
truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. Giants baseball is next. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Line down the left field line. So this is foul for the first strike. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy put together one of those ridiculous seasons last year. His numbers were off the chart, and he hit everything. Breaking balls, changeups, splits. The league couldn't figure him out, and he went berserk on the whole year. Consistent from April till October. Amazing season.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Stepping up is Aaron Judge. First pitch of the AB now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep.
Ball out to straightaway center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So a relatively routine start for the time. Here's Tommy Lestick.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
A swing and a miss. Two quick. Strikes to start his afternoon. Kyle Higashioka is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's one away. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Buster Posey now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
No, that's low.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman: a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to center. Wade will wait on it. And very quickly, 1 gone. One out, bases empty. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up into the arcade and out of here. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher,
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First pitch on the way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Onto the bottom. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brandon Crawford, and they could use a spark from him here.
Brandon Crawford.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Here comes the right field line. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth. The left.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Anthony Rizzo. Not only a Gold Glove winner, this guy has won a Platinum Glove, bailing out his infielders time and time again with his soft hands and feel for the game.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike one. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next to hit, Mike Yastrzemski will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the AB now.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-0.
Hey.
Hit back toward the mound. There is Crawford. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35, Clay Holmes.
And stepping in, Clay Holmes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
1 out, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Two and two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Up with it is Longoria. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMay.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Up there.
Too high, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here it comes. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Fastball well outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. Gio Urshela is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Now playing shortstop.
Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
It is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. Treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And a good eye there from Longoria as he's aboard. It's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
The 1-0. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy La Stella. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Popped up. And That's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0. One pitch is a curveball that misses ball two.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1. Very weakly on the ground. Two and two. Here it is.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He set the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging on a split finger pitch, and that's out number 1. Giancarlo Stanton now. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
To 2-2 now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And here's that one again with show track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Comes set, the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
Rizzo at second with 2 down. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
2-2 pitches fouled away. Here's the 2-2.
I got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Seared down the first baseline. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, one down. And they decide not to push things here with one away, as he'll hold on at third base.
The center fielder,
So stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Potential tying run for him at third base. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swinging bunt. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Second and third here, 1 man out. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Wade.
Next, it'll be Lamont Wade trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. To 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. To bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
He's set the payoff pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge is going back. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Luis Severino answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. At the plate, Evan Longoria. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Ready with the 1-1.
Nope, that's down. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. We're back in San Francisco following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Now the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Still 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Luis Severino, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Comes set, now the pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And now in the box, DJ LeMahieu. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ready with the 1-1.
Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two and one, here it is. 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Three and 2, full count. Payoff pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate is Kevin Gossman. He popped out in his first trip.
The pitcher, Kevin.
Pitch on the way.
Gossman.
Now that's popped up. Torres shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So one down, no one aboard. And that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
now a
that's a ball.
changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Brandon Belt. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count remains full. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. Fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Line to the right side. Wade is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. As the Yankees have tied things up, it's 2-2.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
No, ball 4.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty D, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading up.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Buster Posey.
First delivery to him. Buster
Ball,
Posey
that's out.
is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That's out.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners. They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. You've got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's a ball.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 with him.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Posey on at first, nobody out. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5-ball is just as dangerous.
Stepping in next, Chris Bryant flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
No, that's
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Lamont Wade. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The set and the 1-0.
That's ball two.
Ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
A high fastball is in there.
2 balls.
Already
1 strike.
24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Slater is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And now the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Another 0-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws as a good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Luke Voigt gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 59, Luke Voigt.
Now here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch out. More from Oracle Park right after this. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 56, Darren O'Day.
Last half of the 7th here, and that brings up Evan Longoria.
Third baseman, Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Tommy La Stella. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back in San Francisco following this. Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 66, Carlos Garcia.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch.
Hey! That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Garcia will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well into right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. A solo shot down the line in right as they've taken a one-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. His career numbers in this matchup. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
3-0.
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-0 pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And so take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Judge, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Joey Gallo will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. Flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three. Gleyber Torres would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Posey has a play. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 63.
And now, Brandon Belt went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch.
Oh, that's low.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Ball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in a reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And now pitch on the way. Given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouls this one off. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Here comes the 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ripped down the first base line. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We've played 8 full. It's the Yankees 3 and the Giants 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jake McGee is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Wilmer Flores is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Stepping in once again is Gleyber Torres. His individual history against Jake McGee. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
McGee comes set. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Man, I love watching the pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch, fouled off.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate now is Gio Urshela, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this out where the offense can get rolling.
The 1-1.
That's the ball.
For a pitcher, you make a close pitch like that just barely. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So nothing in the Bombers' 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance here for the Giants. They trail it here 3-2. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Hard liner to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate now, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Bryant gets his lead at first, nobody out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Lamont Wade. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darren O'Day gets the W on the mound, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
afternoon for baseball now from sunny Oracle Park in San Francisco. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Kevin Gausman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway from San Francisco. A ball and a strike. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. So 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you?
Of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So no need to wait, as here he is, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 0-2 once more. Popped up. Posey over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, batting at an even .400. He's also hit 3 home runs. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Just underway here in San Francisco. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
The count is 2-1.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. plate Holmes gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Gio Urshela is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Ready now is Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Johnny.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that's out number 1. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to second for Torres. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's wrong.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No score here as we play inning number 2.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Throw to first beats him easily. 2-3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Crawford. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Bryant playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 the count now.
That's
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Striding in is Gio Urshela. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
Stepping in now, Clay Holmes. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. One there on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1.
No, that's
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. It's down into left center for a base hit. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D. Where you get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The pause and the 0-2. Popped him up. Posey over to his left, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Lamont Wade Jr. the batter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Sanchez is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Up next, Evan Longoria. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's
just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball! That pitch is out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a shot toward right center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Gallo. First delivery to him. Fastball swung on and missed.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Comes set with the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Gleyber Torres will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit down the 3rd baseline. Taken in by Longoria. The second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're on top 1-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch.
Oh.
The 1-0. There's a sinker that misses for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit is Brandon Belt. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. La Stella aboard here at first with nobody out. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing. He's down 1-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So a runner at first with one out now. And that brings up Buster Posey. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Quick throw to Torres to retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. Go in the top of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called either way.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's down, could be something they have to think about.
And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Next up, Gio Urshela. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Clay Holmes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here's the 2-1. 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back.